Everybody has that one favorite character in Nikke, but do you even know who created that character? I bet you don't. So today we have a wheel with every single Nikke designer that has ever created, I guess, a character for Nikke, and whatever designer we pull, we must pick a character that they've created and put them on a team to defeat one of the few bosses in Anomaly Interception. There is a twist because one of these designers have my actual real name, which is Aaron. So if I end up pulling that guy or girl, I get to pick any single character I want if I do not want to pick anybody that they've created. Subscribe and like if you guys enjoy this video. Let's get into it. All right, so we have our wheel here. Let's hope for the absolute best because we're gonna need it. I don't know. I've made this wheel yesterday and I actually have no idea who created what. So this is all gonna be a surprise for me because I have to go back and look to see who created what. But it looks like we've gotten, and I'm sorry if I butcher some of these names, but if I remember like how you say these names with the X's, it's like supposed to be a J. So that's like Jeong, I think. I don't know, but hey, let's take a look and see whoever it is. Like, I don't know what you've made. I don't know what you made, my brother. Let's see what you made. Yikes, this person ended up making Scarlet. They've made other characters as well, such as like Freema, Ipeno, Anise, and like Uni, and even Sued, but Scarlet was like the best one there. And I'm gonna take Scarlet, okay? Like, sure, I guess. All right, so that's not too bad, I guess. Like, we still don't have a burst 1 or burst 2, but again, a lot of these creators made multiple characters, so you always have options. We're going with Ruhi. I don't know who Ruhi is, but let's take a look and see what Ruhi created. So Ruhi is one of those artists that literally only created one single character, and Ruhi's character happens to be Folkwang. So that's a bit unfortunate because Folkwang is hot garbage, but I mean, it's not the end of the world. At the very least, we have a verse 2, regardless if it's a 40-second cooldown character, it's cool. All right, I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping whatsoever. Come on, let me get some heat. No way we get Ruhi again. I can't do nothing about that though. I can't do nothing about that. I can't do nothing about that. We gotta shuffle. I gotta shuffle. I can't do nothing about that. I physically cannot do nothing about that. Oh my God, we're so close to Aaron, right? Oh my God, I don't, what? Hayuk Jun? Or I guess D-Rams. So let's see what D-Rams got. All right, this one was more of a hard one because D-Rams created a few characters, but they were kind of all like bad in my opinion. He made D, which realistically, I mean, it wasn't D Killer Wife. Somebody else made D Killer Wife. This person just made D from what it looks like here. But they made Diesel as well, Idol, Flower, Isabel, Nihilister, and obviously Noir, which is the person I picked. But they also made Quincy, Ray, and Rosanna. So there was a lot of different options there. But realistically, like, I had to go with Noir. I had to. All right, I'm open for the absolute best here. Come on, let's get some heat. Who we got here? It looks like we're going with Mr. or Mrs. DFM. Now, I do not know what DFM is created, but let's take a look and see. Now, fun fact about DFM, I want you guys to let me know if this is cheating because I don't think it is. And I don't know if this is like a last minute rule I'm making or not because, Scarlet, technically, the skin I have on Scarlet doesn't count. But DFM did not actually make, Crown, but DFM is the actual creator for the Naked King outfit. And I do own that outfit, which is this right here. So I can actually use it. Right, so when it comes to Scarlet, I guess I have to take off her outfit for this challenge. But yes, DFM did make this skin, and I do have the Naked King. I do, so I think that counts. But the characters that DFM has also made are Behemoth, Lilywise. Oh, I can't wait till we get her. Marciana, Mask, the Maid Mask, Naga as well was another good one, which I could have really used. Obviously the Naked King, and then obviously Quincy, Escape Queen, Sora, and then the cutscene for the Unbreakable Sphere event. So I'm gonna take it, and I'm gonna take the skin off Scarlet just so that it's fair. Because yeah, the designer of the Scarlet skin was not actually, I'm taking away from the designer by having the Scarlet skin on technically. So let's go to the original Scarlet skin. And there we go. The original Scarlet skin is on. All right, so we're kind of screwed because we don't have a burst 1, but at the same time, if we are gonna go based off the like, if I have the skin for the character as well, and it's a no, not DFA, he doesn't have any burst 1 realistically. Okay, this is somebody new though. Kiki, I guess that's how you say that name. I don't know what this person has to offer, and I'm really hoping they have somebody that's a burst 1 because we're looking to be struggling right now. I'm not gonna lie. So unfortunately, the Kiki character person only made Uni, which is a bit unfortunate because, or no, it's not Uni, it's Yan. Oh, I'm stupid. My bad, Uni, get off the screen. Okay, luckily for us, Yan is a burst 1. I was about to pull some crazy stuff right there where I was about to say, if we take Uni, I'm gonna go back to the DFM guy and put in Sora, because Sora, we need a burst 1, 2, and 3, but Yan is a burst 1. So we officially have a burst 1, a burst 2, and a burst 3. We have 2 burst 2s, and obviously we have 2 burst 3s, and then we have Yan, who's a burst 1 as well. So we have our full team ready. Now this right here is literally a full designer luxury team right here, but let me gear them up and we got to go find out what boss we're fighting. The good thing about this team is that they literally all have dupes, so I really don't see why it should be that big of a problem. I don't know what we're fighting though, so we got to figure that out. All right, so we do have our trusty wheel that does contain, like, you know, anomaly interception bosses from stage 2 all the way to 7. So basically whatever boss we get here, that's the minimum we need to reach with our team. I'm hoping that we get anything from stage 2 to 3 maximum on, like, maybe one of the easier bosses. There is also normal interception, so if we get that, we have to get a full clear on normal interception, and that is a lot easier. But let's hope for the absolute best. I've never gotten a normal interception, so if I get that, I'll be very happy. And it looks like we're getting Indivilla, but what stage is that? I don't know. Oh my god, of course we are going to lose, but let's see how, like, strong this designer team is. Of course, like, it's just natural they would give me stage 7, but let's take a look and see what we got going on. All right, so we're in here, but, like, we're not gonna get stage 7, but let's see how far this team can get. You know, we do have obviously our hitters like Scarlet, and Crown support with Scarlet support is quite crazy. Or I shouldn't say Crown, I should say Naked King, because that is technically canon transformation, by the way, right? That's the Naked King, by the way. But hey, you can't tell me nothing, can you? Ew. But okay, I believe in us. I think we could do it. I believe in us, actually. If we can get rid of that tail, I'm sure we're good. Let's get rid of that tail, please. Okay, and then we can get rid of this right here. Let them go for all that, and let's get rid of this right here, right? Like, I believe in this team. I don't see why this team will fail us. We do have Folk Wang, who does taunt. Not only does Folk Wang taunt, but she also gives herself like a crazy max HP buff every other 10 seconds after the first 20 seconds of a battle. And she does give a shield as well, but, you know, we have a shielder as well from Crown. The only thing is we don't have a healer on the team, and Scarlet is like, she's okay. This is okay. Wait, somebody can do it. I don't know who it is. But somebody's doing something here. I don't know who it is. I don't know who it is. Oh, it was supposed to be Yan. That's who it is. Well, we ended up getting 129 million, and 48 million came from Miss Scarlet. So Yan did 22 million herself, though. What the hell? Yo, shout out to Yan. You gotta respect Yan for doing 22 million. Now, I'm not gonna lie. Of course, that team was not gonna get far on the stage 7. If I played better there, maybe I could have gotten us to at least stage 2. But let's next time let's put together a team that's more like synergized. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and do this again. All right, so we're back here on the designer wheel, and I did shuffle it, so this time it's all mixed up. Let's hope for the best here, because obviously with that last run, we didn't really get, like, you know, the best of the best. But I think we got somebody new this time, which is Ji-Yun Che, or KKUEM. I don't know how to say that, but let's see what character this person designed. Now, I'm really happy with this choice because they ended up making one of the best characters in the game, which is Helm. Not only that, the roster is quite crazy. They ended up making Makima, right? And the code off version as well, right? They ended up making both Modernia and Moran. Not Moran, Marian, Sin, and then also Crow, who I was gonna put on the team, but I had to be smart here, and they also made Coco. So shout out to them for making such fire characters, especially Crow. I love Crow's design personally, even though a lot of you guys hate Crow. but Helm is 100% who we need. This is right here can like assure something. All right, come on, like let's just get Aaron with a massive twist, because if that's like, if we get Aaron, we just missed it. Oh, is it gonna be DFM again? Or oh no, it looks like it's gonna be this new person, which is Kim Hung Tae. I don't know what you've made, but I'm glad that we've gotten a new designer. Let's see, and let's just go and see what this person made. All right, so this Kim person ended up making Miranda. Now this one was a hard one for me because, you know, I wanted to choose Tove and then kind of like hope for the person who ever created the Summer Dorothy, because then he would have like some of an actual team there. But this Kim Hong Tae person ended up making Ludmilla, Miranda, Neon Blue Ocean, Rappy, Kiri, and then of course Solene and Tove or Tove. So I am gonna go for Miranda just because that's a pretty good general burst one character I could use. But hey, I'm just gonna play it safe and take Miranda. All right, come on, give me. I'm gonna be so upset if I get the person that made the Summer Dorothy, just because it's like, why did I not pick it? But this is, I think this is a new person. By Post 44, I don't know who this is. Let's take a look and see. Honestly, not bad. This person ended up making Grave, but not only did they make Grave, they also made some cool characters like Volume, Mika, Indivilia. Also, they made Soldier OW, and then they also made EH, which I think is pretty cool, and then also a Burning Gum, which is my goat. So, hey, Grave is a really good pick. We have a very solid team right here. We have our Burst 1, our Burst 2, and a very good either on-field or off-field Burst 3 support. So we just really need 2 powerful DPSs, so let's hope for the best. I'm not gonna lie, our team is looking very, very good. I just think we need a Burst 3 character, and it looks like, oh, stop. Ruhi, which Ruhi ended up making 1 character, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Ruhi was in charge of making Folk Wang, but it's okay because we still have 1 more slot and we do have our Burst 3. And not only that, Grave and Helm both have, you know, synergy with their, you know, building full burst, but we just don't have a cooldown reduction character for real. But let's hope that we can get a DPS, please. All right, the last one, we have a lot of names here. We have also the Aaron wild card, which if I do get the Aaron on, okay, this looks somebody new. These 2 are guaranteed new, either K Pumpkin or I don't know who none of these people are. K Pumpkin, come with the clutch. Who did you design? Now, I love this character. As you guys know, I love Bay, but this is not fair for us, obviously. K Pumpkin has only made 2 characters, and that is Rosanna and I guess Noise, right? Somehow, and then Bay, right? But K Pumpkin actually did the Red Ash splash art. So if we had gotten Red Hood right there, that would have been amazing. And I'm not gonna cheat and say, well, because they did the Red Hood splash art, we should use them, because then that kind of defeats the whole purpose of this video. Because a lot of these other designers did a lot of, like, you know, some of the splash arts or PV or cutscenes for certain characters. So it is what it is. We don't have a real team, but I mean, I think we have a team that's somewhat survivable with Bay, Helm, and Grave, but we'll see and hope for the best, bro. So that right there is our full team. I'm really hoping that the boss we get is something that, like, stage 2. I think with this team, we could easily get to stage 2. We are gonna have to wait with that cooldown, but like, hey, Helm is a very powerful character, and we have our sustain from Bay and our healing from Helm, so we don't need to worry too much. You know what I'm saying? But the question is, what boss are we fighting? That's who we need. Like, come on, give me a stage 2 of something, or normal intercept. Stop! Oh my God! What are we doing right now, bro? Come on, that was a stage 2 right there. Damn, I'm so lucky that in these challenges this week, I'm not summoning for nothing. When I get paid and I start buying currency, I'll have like a, if you lose, you have to summon or something, because, you know, I do want to start summoning for all these characters again. But for now, just enjoy the video, y'all. Subscribe and like if you haven't already. All right, y'all, we're in here. I'm highly disappointed because we could have gotten to stage 2. I'd be like, I feel like we could have easily gotten to stage 2. Mind you, okay, you're okay. the creators didn't make these animations. They only made the characters. Some other people made these animations, right? So it's different for everybody, but hey, I mean, we could have probably got to stage 2. Like, look, I'm not even being funny, but Grave is a DPS at heart as well, right? And then Helm, of course, Helm is Helm, right? But my whole thing is, with somebody like Bay, we guaranteed have sustain, yeah? Like, nobody's dying here realistically. I guess we're transitioning from verse 1 and verse 2 consistently, but like, look, nobody took damage there realistically. And like, even if we get to a part where they are taking damage, they won't let that happen. You know what I'm saying? At least stage 2, even possibly stage 3, we could have easily gotten, because now if we go ahead and look, Miranda's gonna use her burst skill right here. Boom. They used their burst skill, I think, I don't know, and then Helm used their burst skill, and we're gonna be on stage 2 in quite a few seconds or whatever. Again, I don't need to worry because Bay is here. What do I need to worry about with Bay? Not to mention Bay heals now, actually. By the way, Bay heals herself with her burst skill, her favorite item, and Helm heals. So we could have even got to stage 3 probably with this team. The only thing is that we have, I think guaranteed, I'm gonna be so honest when I say this, I think if we had another burst 3, we probably could have done something, right? Because we don't actually die from like this right here, where, you know, you got to break these interruption parts. We don't actually die from this, right? Like, we're not gonna die from anything here. Obviously, unfortunately, Helm used their thing there, and you know, it is what it is. But you know, I don't need to worry. I don't need to worry whatsoever. Anytime we use a burst 1, Miss Bay heals. So watch Bay heal herself, I think, right? It's every burst 1, right? Okay, I guess it's a cover or something. I don't even know. She heals or cover or something. I know she heals. I think it's after a full burst, to be honest, but I know she heals. I can tell you that much. I know for a fact this character heals. Let's take a look and see. Yeah, we don't have to worry, but like, yeah, we got stage 2 at least. I'm proud of that. But stage 7, gang, we could have easily got into stage like 3 probably. I think we could get to stage 3 with this team. The only thing, if we had another verse 3, 1,000,000,000%. I don't know if I should have risked it there. I mean, the first pick was Helm, to be fair. Like, my first pick was Helm. It's not like I really had much other options. But it is what it is. Like, you know, I can't really do much about it. And here we go with this force field, I think. Is it the force field up? Okay, wait, Helm, can you get your burst skill off in time? Or is it the force field? Oh, no, we're gonna be good. I think we're gonna be good. We're gonna be good. Helm, get your burst skill off. Oh my God, Folkwang. You know what? Get some love. Get some love. Helm, okay, big damage, Helm. You have 10 seconds to do something. You got 10 seconds to do something there. Come on. Oh my God, you were right there. We could have got stage 3 possibly. Oh my God, we could have gotten stage 3 there easily. I mean, stage 2, Helm, you cooked up. Grave, you did your thing as well. Shouts to y'all. And Miranda, you buffing up these 2 as well. You did your thing there. But yeah, I mean, I don't even know what to say, y'all. But that's gonna be the end of the video, y'all. I mean, I hope you guys, you know, kind of learned something in today's video with, I guess, finding out who made your favorite characters. If your favorite character was on this video, let me know who designed them. And if you guys want to go ahead and see the complete roster of who designed what in this game when it comes to PV, cutscenes, skins, characters, even splash arts, you guys can go ahead into the, you know, hopefully I remember to put the link in the description, because this video is not coming out until Monday, and it's a Friday. So hey, I hope you guys check it out and all that stuff. Let me know what you guys think, and stay tuned, because a lot of the videos this week are going to be something more different than my usual video. If you guys haven't seen my post, I am going to try to aim for my goal on, you know, my channel, and my goal for the Nikke community, which is to low-key transform the content on Nikke. But let's see what happens. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's your boy Zxous. I'm see you guys next one. I'm out. Peace.